Good morning, guys and gals. Today we are going to do something different, and I know I say that a million times, but today this is actually going to be very different from one of my normal videos. This isn't going to be kind of playthrough or strategy video or anything like that. This is actually going to be something I should have done a long time ago, and as you guys can see, I have the Xbox 360 home screen pulled up. So basically what we're going to be doing today, guys, is, well, first off, let me just start off by saying, back when I was younger, I used to play the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection a lot, like a lot, online, you know, play against computer, all kinds of stuff. But that being said, there was one thing I never did get to complete all my achievements, and I'll discuss what that is here in just a moment. So, like I said, I've gotten 11 out of 12 achievements, and that one thing, well, it's just something I was never very interested in getting. Not a big deal. I mean, I wasn't anti it. I just never took the time to do it. And what's really odd about that is back when I was younger, I used to be kind of an achievement hunter. So I used to try to, you know, get all the easy achievements and, you know, try to get as many as I could fairly fast. For a very short time. I didn't do that achievement hunting for very long. So, like I said, I wasn't like huge crazy into it, but I tried to for a little bit. Anyways, guys, to give you some more context as to what I'm talking about, let's go into the actual game and I'll show you exactly what the situation is. Okay, so here it is, Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. As you can see on there, I've got 11 out of 12 achievements, which is 190 points out of 200 points, which is very common. So back whenever they did a lot of these arcade games, you can even see it on these other ones. A lot of times they had achievements, you know, 12 or sometimes more, but it would always equal up to 200 points. You can see that on pretty much all these arcade games right here. So you see the totals, you know, 75 out of 200, 15 out of 200, stuff like that. So yeah, they pretty much all equal 200. You know, me being a big Mortal Kombat fan, you think I would have just gotten all those right away. Well, surprisingly, I did not. There's one that I did not get. And if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm kind of surprised because there's one thing in these games, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and regular Mortal Kombat 3, that I'm just not a very big fan of. And I'll show you guys here in just a moment. Yes. Okay. So once we're inside the game, on the options screen, we can actually go into the achievements and see what all I need and what all I've already done. So this game came out in 2011, and I did 11 out of 12 achievements back then. So here we are, 13 years later, trying to get that last achievement. Here's the achievements right here. We're going to start at the beginning, right? So finish him. It says perform your first fatality. I did that back in, as you can see in the top right corner, September 2nd of 2011. Again, basically, you know, not quite 13 years ago, but pretty close. Crazy, right? Connected kill. So win your first online 1v1 match. I did also that on the second. Win a flawless victory in a ranked combat. Did that on 9-2 as well. Goo Goo Gaga, perform your first Babality. I did that on the third. Can't we all just get along? Perform your first friendship on the third. So here we go. He was like beating some of the actual games. Finished Mortal Kombat 2. I did that on the third, and I got 25 points for that. Win your first double flawless against the computer. It says flawless times 2, and that was on the 4th. So we went from the 3rd to the 4th of September 2011. Also on the 4th, it says Arcade Competitor, so finish Mortal Kombat. I'm assuming just the first one. And this is kind of interesting. You get the most points for finishing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on any difficulty level. Arcade Conqueror is what it's called. But you get 30 points for that. I guess back then they considered that to be the hardest one. I don't know necessarily if that's true, but, you know, yeah, you got the most points for that one. And that was also done on the 4th. And then the one called the Chosen One. Once you finish all 3 games, you get that achievement right there. Those points, 30 points. And the final one that I've already got completed is called Elder God, and that's win 200 matches. Now it doesn't say it. I'm assuming that's 200 online matches, but it doesn't say that. So it may be just 200 matches just in general. I can't remember. And that one was done a few days later. That was on the 7th of September. You'd think that something like that would be worth a little bit more points just because, you know, it shows how long it shows you're kind of dedicated to the game a little bit. Seems like it'd be worth more than 15 points, but whatever. So, as you guys can see in the bottom right here is the only one I haven't done. And what is that? Beware of the beast. Perform your first Animality. Guys, I am not a big Animality fan. I'm going to be honest with you. Basically, I never really got into them. Even when these games first came out, when Mortal Kombat 3 first came out, I was never big into doing the Animalities. It just wasn't for me. You know, some people like them. To me, I think they kind of look poorly done. They just don't look that great to me. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I know some people out there do like them, and I'm not knocking them, but I wasn't a fan. In my opinion, they just could have done more with them. That being said, we are going to get this achievement today, and we're going to do. I don't like any of them really, but my favorite one out of all of them is probably the shark one that Cyrax does, where he just comes up and bites you like a shark comes out of the ground and bites you. So we're going to do that today. That is our goal, is to get that achievement. And that's it. Just a fun little video. I thought we'd go ahead and work on that together, get that knocked out. Now, all my controls and everything are already set the way they should be. I use default for this game when I'm using just a regular controller. Let's get started. Oh, and you should know, I didn't use the internet or anything today to find out what the Animality was. I literally used this right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it very well, but it is my old school, yeah, you probably can't see it all really, Mortal Kombat 3 Fighter's Companion. So I busted out the strategy guide for this. Was that big of a deal? All right, we're gonna do a novice, and we should hopefully be able to do on the first guy. We'll see. First girl, excuse me. The problem with the first person, it's hard to get them to really attack you, to be honest with you. They don't really do a lot of damage. You know, they're kind of slow to attack you. And so that might take a minute in the second round. Because if you guys aren't aware, you have to go 3 rounds in order to get you have to perform a mercy in order to get the ability to do the Animality. So let's let her beat me up. She's actually a little bit more aggressive than I thought. A lot of times I try to force them to attack me in the first person. They don't usually it takes them a few seconds to get into wanting to hit me. All right, guys, this is it. Here we are. Almost 13 years later, trying to get this last achievement. We're in the round. Well, we should be. All right. Perform our mercy. And then there we go. Yeah. And there it goes, guys. Achievements. Beware of the beast. We got it. So now we are 100% on this game as far as achievements go. Yeah. So anyways, I just want to do that today, guys. I thought it'd be fun to share that experience with y'all. Most of y'all that have this game probably already had that achievement filled out. Y'all probably did it years ago, and that's fine. That just goes to show you how much I'm not a big Animality fan. I waited till almost 13 years later to go ahead and get that achievement. So anyways, we should be 100% on that now. Guys, I appreciate you sticking with me this fun little video. You know, let me know what you guys want to see next, any kind of specific playthroughs, or if you have any questions about strategies from these old games, let me know, and we could definitely do it. But I do already have some plans for some other videos, so stay tuned for those as well. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.